I believe, is going to lead our children's message today. She and Elizabeth have a little switch in the schedule there.
True.
Yeah.
True. Good morning.
Good morning.
So today I want you to take a look at our communion table. And Pastor Kurt already told us a little bit about this, but today for our message, I want to focus on communion and what it means. So all over the world today, people are having communion together, which is so cool. Now, the very first communion, it wasn't called that then, was a meal that Jesus had with his disciples. And when you think about the whole world and how many different kinds of people and cultures and languages there are all over the world, there is something that I thought of that we all have in common. We like to eat. And especially church people. I've never been to a church where they don't like to eat. Church people love to eat. But you know why we like to eat? Because the Bible tells us a lot about eating. There are a lot of big meals in the Bible. Did you know that?
Yes.
You read your whole Bible, from cover to cover, you will find lots of stories about people eating together. And all over the world, that's something that we value, getting together to have a meal and to enjoy each other's company and to feed our bellies and to feed our hearts. Well, you know what? That's what communion is all about. That is exactly what Jesus did with his disciples. Now, but communion has some extra special things. There's some extra special things about the communion meal. And sometimes they sound weird, especially if you're a kid. And you hear the pastor say, "This is the blood of Christ shed for you, and this is the body of Christ broken for you." That sounds kind of freaky, right? Like, wow, I don't want to drink no blood. I'm not a cannibal. I'm not eating somebody's body. All right, so we're going to explain this a little bit so everybody's on the same page, okay? So, who remembers what happened to Jesus when he died? How did he die? What happened? He was crucified. And when he was crucified, his body got broken. And he shed some blood. Now, when we have communion, we don't really drink any blood, and we don't really eat anybody's body, okay? Does everybody feel better now? Okay? But we do remember what happened to Jesus. And so the juice that we drink represents his blood. Well, it's not really his blood, okay? Not really. But it reminds us of his blood. And the bread reminds us of his body. And because of those things, and not only because he did that, but because, even better, he rose from the dead after that. So cool. I know, it's getting a little Halloween creepy in here, but that's okay. Because of that, we get to celebrate his love for us. And we get to celebrate his love for us today specifically with everybody around the world. So, let's think today about love and the world. And when we put those things together, we can think about loving the whole world. Because that's what Jesus did. He loved the whole world. God loved the whole world. This whole world, this whole globe, whole thing, all of it. So much that Jesus had his body broken and he shed blood so that we could live with him forever in heaven. So and we get to celebrate it by eating, which we all love to do. So when you come today for this meal that reminds us of the blood and the body of Jesus, you can think about how special it is and how we get to share it today with people all over the world who love to fellowship like this too. Can we do that? Can we thank God for that gift?
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
Dear God,
Dear God,
thank you
thank you
for loving the whole world
for loving the whole world
so much
so much
that you gave us Jesus.
that you gave us Jesus.
Help us remember
Help us remember
as we come to this table,
as we come to this table,
that we share it
that we share
with people
with people
all over the world
all over the world
who love you too.
who love you too.
Help us remember
Help us remember
how special
how special
the gift of Jesus
the gift of Jesus
really is.